And we are back. The first Gera Cup ever broadcasted in native 16:9 resolution in native widescreen, and for the second time after Gera Cup 60, an Undead is in the finals, and it is again Lucifer. Of course, we had Undeads before, like Czechi and Ente, but they all didn't make it work. Oopsala. Something's wrong here. This is the way to go. We have another subscription by Deadman on Fire, and that is exactly what Lucifer is. Thank you for the support, man. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't have subscribed. Okay, so FoCuS has been playing so good today versus Hawk that I cannot imagine Lucifer to win this. But this is not the Undead versus Orc game anymore that you know from 2010-11. This has changed. Undead is a lot stronger nowadays against Orc, so I would say it's basically 50-50. You see 120 making it work against Fly, Lin, and all the others. He beat Lin 2-0, by the way. And I think this is not Lucifer's worst matchup. This is definitely a match that he can win if FoCuS is not playing his best. He had a break for quite some time. Lucifer has been playing the entire time. He seems to be awake, taking some small breaks here and there, but FoCuS was just sitting on his ass, waiting for the grand final to happen. And yeah, this might be a slight advantage for him. It's like 3 AM in Korea now. Wait a second. Or maybe even 4. I think it's +7. So it's 3:30, I guess. Well, that's quite late. But they don't complain. They just enjoy it. Blade Master finds the Slivers of Agility. Great start for FoCuS. He's one of the best Orc versus Undead players. I think he's better than Lin. Lin did not adapt to it. Fly is obviously amazing versus Undead. But FoCuS has its kind of his own way, attacking very early, going straight for tier 3 usually. And yeah, I cannot see him lose, but I would be very, very happy to be honest. I like FoCuS very much. I met him personally, and he's a great dude. But the love for the Undead. I will try to keep this broadcast as unbiased as I can, but if I'm cheering too hard, you know, it's the love for the Undead from my side. FoCuS in the upper left in yellow, Lucifer in the bottom right in gray. Of course, he's the old man, 30 years old, I guess. So gray totally fits him. When of Lightning Shield for the Blade Master. It's not that great against Undead. It's great versus Human, and it's great versus Orcs, but maybe versus the Fiends he can make it work with his nice grunt positioning. But this is Twisted Meadows. This is where you can get to level 3 quite fast. And there it is. Level 3 on the Blade Master, immediately staffing on the Peon. And there we go. Oh, he's not going for the Acolytes. Oh, it's all sealed. So he could have gotten the cigarette, maybe. I'm not too sure. But he's stealing the boots here, that seems. Yes. And he wants to create some trouble. But Lucifer is too fast at the moment. Will he get level 3 here? I doubt it's only 2 Fiends. Gonna take some time. The Stealing Magpie is coming around for a drive-by. He gets the backstab on the Death Knight. Ooh, boy. That's a lot of damage. And you know the Undeads, they can't heal at tier 1 and tier 2 tech. That's gonna take some time. So he has to run away immediately without level 3. But he can get back, heal up a bit at the Blight, and go for the Merc Camp to get one of the big consumables. One thing that stands out is FoCuS's item luck. Oh boy, that backstab. Oh, it's gonna hurt. And he's kind of crippled at the moment for the rest of the early mid-game. But now that he's near his Nerubian Tower, he can survive. But yeah, he's kind of crippled with that. The Grunts can take away some more spots. I don't know what he's waiting for. He took a few hits, but he used the self and he'll be fine. Shadowhunter has a second hero. Beastery is coming. No Lodge just yet. But if you play Shadowhunter, you don't have to play Walkers necessarily. Because you have the heal. But there's the Lodge. A little delayed. It costs a lot of wood. And yeah, you're just waiting for it. 4 Grunts here. Maybe an opportunity to surround, but no. He just parks them there. to get the staff. Yeah, exactly. With a healed up Blade Master, he can create a lot of trouble, and that's something we rarely see using a seeing the Blade Master use staff. But it's so much pressure early on. Going for the backstep again, maybe. I think he didn't see the staff, so he's not aware that the Blade Master is around, and that's quite unique. Oh, and if you get... Oh, nice reveal! Lucifer! He's aware. And he knows, alright, it's hard to defend my fiends, defeat my fence.
Players' forces are under attack.
So far, he's doing a good job at surviving. Of course, once the Lich is out, and there he is, things get a lot easier with Frost Armor first, because the Blade Master will be constantly slowed if he attacks something. On the other side, that creates so much space, just the presence of the Blade Master. He has to be careful with his Death Knight, still not level 3. Where is Frost Armor? He needs it. There it is. And the Blade Master knows, alright, can't do it anymore. And there's level 3. And there's the Sasquatch, that's a lot more XP to get. Another reveal, no Blade Master, he will be too late. And it is Replenishment Potion. Perfect item for him in that situation. He can use a coil, use it, and he'll be back at full HP, full mana. But this can be cancelled, and he uses it. So both players are actually playing pretty good in the early stages of TS. Shadowhunter is creeping up. Rune Braces! This is not possible! How in the hell can one man have so much luck in his items? I do not get it. Blade Master stealing a Tome of Experience! He got it, level 3.5. Obviously. And he said, alright, I've done enough. Stealing that TOE is massive because, you know, Lich at level 2 means Nova. And he needs a big item. Sobi, Robe of the Magi, or Flute. Boots of Quathalas. The nightmare of all the drops. Blade Master coming back with a speed scroll. Shadowhunter is leveling quite fast. On its way to level 3. What's the Blade Master gonna do here? Just scouting, I guess. He sees, alright, Slaughterhouse is up. He can... Oh, I thought he could enter this, but no, he can't. But Lich is level 2. His creeping was almost uncontested. He has a quick level 3 on his Death Knight, which is one of the most important things in this matchup. The items don't look too good, but he has an Invo Potion against this Blade. Shadowhunter is level 3 afterwards. Gloves of Haste for that. The Blade Master is constantly revealed. That's so nice. That is so nice. Tier 3 tech by the Orc. We have a War Mill. We will get the upgrades for the burrows and the buildings in general for the towers. We will see the Orb of Lightning. We will see the Kodo upgrade and Headhunters. So that is exactly what the Orc wants. And then they're gonna fight. Of course, we will see Destroyers on the other side. Burrow maybe on the Fiends. Destroyer upgrade has started. So he can go for it. What's FoCuS doing? Scouted with the Skeleton. He knows the Blade Master is not around. He has to be aware that the Shadowhunter's here. Yeah, it's daytime. I think he saw it. But yeah, Lucifer is scouting greatly with his Skellies. If FoCuS is buying Zappers now, and he does, Lucifer has to be aware. Lucifer has to be aware, but he's not going back. The ghouls are there in position already. Speed scroll being used. He wants to bomb, but there's not a possibility to do so. No Ziggurat dead. The graveyard stays alive. Well done by Lucifer. The repair is coming for quite some time. But this opens up the opportunity for Lucifer to go for the Merc Camp, to go for the big item, and it is big Invul Potion. Against the Blade Master like that, amazing, and he even blocks the entrance to the Acolytes with a new Ziggurat. My god, Lucifer's playing good today. He's moving the Herd Ghoul. Who is this? This is not the Lucifer I knew from like from GCS. This is an entire different Lucifer than what he played against 120 and Foggy. Cannot be compared at all. But the Shadowhunter is rising in levels. The Raiders are out. The Walkers provide Spirit Link. Can be dispelled by the Destroyers though. Scroll of the Beast, not great. For the first time in this tournament, I guess, FoCuS did not get the lucky drop when he needed it. 2 destroyers up in the air. He's going for the Kodo immediately. Nice call on the Fiend, saving it for now. Kodo is done. But the Scroll of the Beast comes in to boost the damage also on the Blade Master, who is plus 10. No, he didn't hit it, and it was dispelled. I'm not so sure, but I think he didn't get it with the Scroll of the Beast, and that's massive. Nice burrows by Lucifer. He's getting rid of the Walker, and now he cannot dispel the Frost Armor anymore. The Blade Master's grinding his teeth against the Fiends here. It is 39 versus 51. This Raider will die or not take part in this fight anymore. The next Fiend survives. The Raider is dead, unburrowing. This, of course, when they burrow, they heal up. Gets another grunt, getting level 3. There's a coil. He gets it. And wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a performance by Lucifer. I am so impressed. I didn't even mention the Dark Ranger. Of course, Silence versus the Shadow Hunter is amazing. And now he creeps up even further. The Skeleton scout this. Is there an expansion? Is he going for a pocket expansion, like a Hail Mary move? No, he's not. The Blade Master is close to level 4 though. Level 2 critical strike can always turn games around. Yeah. So Lucifer's breaking upkeep again. He did that super duper early to be prepared for that fight. Reinforced defense, the next Walker, the next Raider.
A player's forces are
FoCuS lost a lot. And that's where the undead shine. Of course he lost a few Fiends. But just how many Fiends he saved. Another Zapper. Does Lucifer know about this time? I don't think so. Yes, he sees it now. The statue could block, but no! He gets the detonate. And he's supply stuck at 57 now. Good move by FoCuS to come back into this game. Still 2 destroyers in the air. Still the Dark Ranger at the 3rd hero. But this one is finished. He can get more. The graveyard is not down. The attack upgrade went through. The slaughterhouse is still there. And he didn't lose the statue. For what could have been, this is a good outcome for Lucifer. More Berserkers. He has only 3 then. 3 Raiders. 1 Walker. The Blade Master is smashing his head against these walls. Wants to go into the Acolytes so badly. But he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Lucifer is paying attention to basically everything. But alright, it's not over. We have 50 versus 60. This is the economical advantage for FoCuS. But look at Lucifer, he's getting prepared. Invu Potion is up. 4 destroyers. And the big Invu on the Dark Ranger. He values her so high. The upgrade for the burrows is finished, so he can't go for an easy burrow kill. But the army is so small. 66 versus 50. How are you supposed to win this? Heal scroll immediately, 1st Raider down, 2nd Raider about to follow. The FoCuS is incredible with the destroyers. All have mana. Next grunt is down. He didn't lose anything so far. The coil saves the Fiend just in time. Blade Master is joining the fray finally, but only level 2 backstep, only level 2 critical strike, no level 5 for him. The Kodo Beast once again dying. Nice little reveal so the Fiends can't burrow. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger. The Blade Master is trying to do his best. The coil once again connects in time. And now he's going for the Blade Master, triggering the Invu Potion. 5 destroyer reigning supreme over everything that FoCuS throws at him. And this must be the 1-0. This is, I don't know. The Blade Master is dead. Well, okay, not yet, but he will be dead in a second. He picks up unit after unit after unit and rising in levels. 4.5 on the Death Knight. Almost level 4 on the Lich. Blade Master's still in trouble. Coil. He's not even using the Nova. It's enough. The Blade Master's dead. And without the damage output, he can't do anything. Lucifer, with a performance out of this world, takes the first map home, getting one step closer to $100. Wow. I am so impressed. This was the best performance of Lucifer I have seen in many years. But he can come back from that. He can come back from that for sure. It's not over. I'm curious of what the chat says. Am I overhyping this? Or was this just incredibly great? I'm 120% sure that 120 is playing. FoCuS can choose the next map. Turtle Rock it is. Turtle Rock it is. And it's a good undead map. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Oh boy. Game is up. We're joining it. Updating the score. And I mentioned it in the beginning of the game that the last game that FoCuS played was like 3 hours ago. And it's super late in Korea. It is, 3:30, 3:36. And so we might be tired. But that doesn't explain the performance of Lucifer here. Out of this world. Okay, can he repeat that performance? That is another question. And Readmore is saying the same, so I feel totally convinced that I don't tell bullshit here. Alright, here we go. Map number 2, Turtle Rock. Historically, a great undead map. Close position, everybody. Close position. And I'm not sure... Early Fiends it is. No Death Knight. Oh no, early Death Knight, no TD build order, no nothing. And I think this is the better choice at close position. Depends on the okay. I can never tell if this is good for the undead or not. Because, of course, in the early game, the grunt pressure and the blade master pressure is high. You can always go back to your shop, heal up, get your mana back, apply more pressure, especially with ghouls. On the other side, if the undead survives this, the destroyer pushes are just brutal. So, I don't know. The orc needs time to get to tier 3, I feel. They can't survive on tier 2. So I'm not sure about this, because you see it so rarely in important matches. This spawn. I mean, what are the odds that an undead reaches a big game, Turtle Rock is not banned, and you get the close spawn? This is so rare. This is so rare. But okay. Let's see what both players can do. FoCuS is going for that greedy shop creep. And he has the time. He has the time to do so. You see the undead still halfway with his hero. He can make it happen. Setting the town port, getting the circlet. And creeping this. He wasted some damage here. So he might be hurt once he finishes this. Depending on the damage rolls. Because yeah, he has to use a second Windwalk. And he will be hurt. He will be very hurt. Talisman of Evasion is a decent item to have in a situation like that. Ring of Regeneration would be amazing. And Lucifer, so aggressive, scouting already with the Fiend. And FoCuS cannot expose himself. If Lucifer sees that FoCuS is down to 90 HP, then he's gonna have a really hard time. But he's not focusing on his own leveling. He wants to try. He wants to find the orc. He wants to create trouble, and now he found him. Cancelled the healing, and that's just big. That was the second last Windwalk. Is there reveal? Yes, there is, but not used yet. Tier 2 tech, very late, or very, very, very early Tier 2 tech by FoCuS. So the answer is, you don't want close spawn as an orc, I guess. Will Lucifer take his time now? Looks like it. FoCuS cannot start this creep, not at all. But he's getting the boots. That's nice. Stealing it from Lucifer will not get him on Death Knight, but maybe later on the Lich. Stealing it. The Magpie's back, and he gets the gloves as well. Way better early game for FoCuS this time. And I think both players are very, very reliant on their mental state. Like, how do I start a series? How do I get into a game? Things like that. Sometimes it just spirals out of control if you have a bad early game and you keep being in that negative mindset. Lucifer is definitely a player like that. And yeah, FoCuS kinda as well. He feels the pressure. I mean, that's one of the reasons why he never won a big tournament, despite having the talent and the knowledge and everything. There was always players better in high pressure situations. So tier 2 tech is finished. What can he do? The grunts are very, very close to the undead, so the Shadow Hunter cannot creep it just yet, but he sends them away. No, he's not sending them away, he's parking them there.
A player's forces are under attack.
So 4 Fiends of Lucifer already. The early Fiend tactic definitely paid off. Now that the Nerubian Tower is there, you can get the shots on the blade and scare him away for quite some time. There is a coil, but you know, 70 damage against heroes on level 1. It's not too much. Spirit Lodge and Beastry totally exposed at the moment. That is very weird. Blade Master's coming around again. Not getting that one. That was experience for the undead.
A player's forces are under attack.
He spreads out his base. I don't know why. If there's an Orc Pro who can teach me why he's doing that. I think this is not on purpose. That fits here. But I don't know. Maybe he wants to create some space for units so the buildings block. But on the other side, he has a lot of melee units, so that doesn't make sense. Lich is coming early. More Fiends. There's no Zapper this time, so he doesn't have to be careful about that. And as long as the Blade Master doesn't get big items,
A player's
and he's not level 3, so the Shadow Hunter cannot creep single-handedly with the ghouls, with the grunts. I feel that was a good early game for Lucifer as well. He kept them low. He cancelled the healing over and over. He survived tier 1 without any losses. No Fiend, no Acolyte, no Ghoul. Cool. What's wrong with my voice? Cool. Ogre Magi here. Boots of Speed for the SH. Not that bad, but also not that great. Seems like the item luck of the earlier rounds is gone. Tomb of Intelligence. Oh, Hex, that was too risky. Dude, why are you going in there? Town Portal has to be there. Oh, he gets him. Only level 1 though, and he is revealed now. He is revealed now. No Town Portal for the Blade Master. Killing the Blade Master on level 2 would be such a big deal. Dust wears off. There's none on the Lich. Can he get a shot? No. Yeah. Yes! The Blade Master dies. And once again, without losing a Fiend, he gets another Grunt for that. And if he trades the Fiend now, that's definitely worth it. He's getting a second Grunt, and the Lich is level 2. We have Nova, and he has mana. Nova, Shadow unto Dead. He gets both heroes and 2 Grunts for his own Death Knight and a Fiend. I thought it was over when he sent the Death Knight in there to die. But no, that was just the can opener for a spectacular comeback. And now the rally points are wrong. The rally points are all wrong. FoCuS is sending them in. Now he realizes it and tries to slow down the undead, at least to a degree. Almost level 3. He made more than an entire level on this fight. Unbelievable Lucifer. Tier 3 tech almost finished. Tier 3 tech just started. He has to invest more than 400 gold, I guess, or close to 400 gold into his heroes. And he's down to 32 food. That is such a blow. Tier 3 tech for Lucifer is ready. He's so close to level 2 Nova. And he's so confident starting this creep spot here. The problem is Death Knight level 1, for sure. For sure. Blade Master's back, but he has to take some slow steps to get back into this game. There it is, level 2, and that's all he wanted. And level 3 on the Lich, obviously. No Destroyer tech at the moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
If this game slips out of Lucifer's hands somehow, I do not want to know how this happens. That's gonna hurt me a lot. Skull of the Beast. And since there's only one Dispel with the Walker, and you need that Dispel for Frost Armor, this item can be amazing. Tome of Experience, Ancient Django of Endurance, the item luck is back. The item luck is back, and so is FoCuS, slowly but steady. But here comes the push, everybody. Destroyer push about... Yeah, okay, he just started. And he has only one statue. But the Dark Rangers here, the inventory doesn't look that good for Lucifer, though. He has to be careful not to overcommit, but he kills the shop. And that means no Orb of Lightning. And the Blade Master dies for the second time. 9 minutes, 55 seconds. And we have 3 match points for Lucifer. Oh boy. FoCuS is complaining why that was close spawn. That is... That is just incredible. Three match points for the Undead. Versus Orc. No, Loliot says, I hate him. That's definitely not the case. Final 3 is coming. The game is up, and it is Echo Owls. Echo Owls it is, and that is FoCuS's best map, I feel. The hopes of all undeads, they are very high. And the chances for Lucifer winning his second Gera Cup are very, very, very high. Maybe not on Echo Owls. Maybe not on Echo Owls, but on the map after. We're waiting for Lucifer. Maybe once again he's going for a smoke. I think the tension is rising. By the way, after this broadcast, Jesterhead is providing you with another replay of the week cast. I will host it immediately afterwards. It's gonna be Cooper versus Happy. So if you can't get enough of Undead versus Orc, feel free to watch Jesterhead, who's just starting his caster career, and I think he's doing a fairly good job. And I met him at Gamescom. Very, very cool dude. $1,700 viewers, so we are writing history here, everybody. First tournament in 16-9, and it might be the second win for an Undead in a Gera Cup. Let's go! Game 3, Echo Owls, Lucifer versus FoCuS. The Undead is leading 2-0. Could be a good month for Lucifer, despite playing so poorly at GCS, where he was slaughtered by not only 120, but also by Foggy. All the games combined, I think he spent like 35 minutes, 40 minutes for 2 best of 3s. That's ridiculously low. And now he's here, playing from his living room. And it looks good for him. Lucifer, spawning in the upper left, 2-1 up. FoCuS, desperate, complaining about the version of Turtle Rock. Complaining why I hate him so much. He does not seem to be in the best shape of all time. But he played so well against Hawk. I can only imagine he's tired. But on the other hand, Lucifer is playing magnificently well. But everybody, since this is Echo Owls, and I don't know if you follow Back to Warcraft casts religiously or in a high frequency, there's one specialty. One shop! One opportunity to get boots, invul potions, heal scrolls. Well, for the Undead it's quite different because they have the Tome of Relics, they have heal scrolls later. But the invul potions is what counts in this matchup the most. And so, everybody, it's coming. Shop control is very important. That's about it for the running gag we have here. The other thing that is so cool about Echo Owls for Orcs is, well, because with the Blade Master, shop control is a little easier. There's 10 spots where you can find claws. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and of course on the other side as well. Plus the marketplace in the middle of the map where you can buy claws when they drop. It's basically, it works like a second item drop, but not on the ground, but in the marketplace. So if you find like a circlet here, it's possible that you find that claws of attack drop here. But the luck is back on FoCuS's side. It started on Turtle Rock, it continues on Echo Owls. First claws of attack of the game. And Lucifer once again going for early fiends.
player's forces are under attack.
If Orc goes Wyvern, it's a 100% win, right? Nah, it's not the case anymore, but close. Very, very close. And yeah, he will be getting the boots. And Lucifer with the Death Knight on. He's getting the claws as well. And not only a Blade Master shines with claws, also the Lich with the Orb of Corruption. That's a huge damage boost. But yeah, FoCuS feels home at shops. He knows how to creep shops most efficiently. And with grunts, it's fairly easy. Level 2 immediately. Boots of Speed will be available in 40 Warcraft minutes, which is basically nothing. So the experience bar is rising and rising and rising and rising. And he gets more mobility, he's getting more sustainability, and he's getting more damage. That is what makes this creep very, very efficient. He's not getting the boots though yet. Wind of Illusion, more scouts, and there is the boots. The Blade Master will see this, and he'll think, oh damn, that was a nice opening for the Orc in this game. But this is not his map to win, as I mentioned before. This is not his map to win. This is not where he ends the tournament life of FoCuS. Third Ghoul is coming. Next Fiend is queued. Death Knight is taking some hits, but he has level 2. He has the aura, so he can run away to a degree from the Blade Master.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's stealing the creep spot. FoCuS is triggered, as it seems. And he's playing a lot better. At the moment, Lucifer can't do anything. His tier 2 tech once again far behind, because FoCuS is teching so fast. Lucifer, of course, takes his time, gets his Fiend first, gets the Death Knight late, and that is the reason, of course, why his tech is so late. And losing so many HP on the Death Knight is not really what you want, but finishing this creep spot is not what FoCuS wants to happen for the Undead. Dust being used, so a lot of hits on the Death Knight, on the Blade Master as well. Repositioning him more defensively. And he's getting the Ogre Magi. He's getting the Ogre Magi, and that is important on his way to level 3. Gets the Circlet as well. So he catches up on items.
A player's forces are under
T2 tech is already finished. Beastery Lodge. If Lucifer gets the Tome of Experience here... Oh, the Murloc Nightcrow is already gone, I guess. That was a Tome of Experience, right? I'm not too sure. Backstab damage is coming. Oh, nice trick by Lucifer! Switching the directions, not catching the backstab. That prevents him from dying. And he Town Portal out at the perfect situation. Shadowhunter is coming again. The Illusion is scouting this. And it's 4 or 5 Fiends here. Lich is coming. As I mentioned before on Serena's stand, this is becoming so much easier for Lucifer once he has this second hero. But on the other side, FoCuS is getting the second unique creep spot in the game. Oh! No way! He stole it with a skeleton! This is Lucifer on Sundays, everybody. No way. Oh my god, I love Warcraft so much for little moves like this. I have to switch to the chat. He prevents level 3. He's getting more time because Windwalk is not on level 2. He can creep now greatly. He buys time for the creeps, for the tech, and he gets the so important mercenary spot now. And the Lich is up. The Lich is out, getting the claws, sending the Death Knight away. Level 3.5 already. This is more than he needs. Blade Master is coming though, back to full health. The Renegade Wizard is still up, and he has to reveal. He's not doing it. Revenge from the Blade Master. He will get both. Oh, there's the reveal. He's getting... No way, the Lich got it, right? No. I'm not too sure. Did the Blade Master get it? I think so. Ring of Protection +3 though. And Parrot of Vitality here. Level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. But he wants level 3. Invul Potion bought now. This is what I mean by shop control.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lucifer is not overcommitting. Lucifer is going into the middle of the map, but he's still safe there. Claws of Attack number 2. And that Blade Master is gonna be a devious one. Can Lucifer save this ghoul? He can. He can! As if his name is Can. He's trying to block in with the item bug.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright.
A town is
Some consider this unmannered. But I feel it's not forbidden in the rule set, so it's allowed. BM got it, right? Yeah, I thought so. So, yeah, the orb is out. Level 2. Almost level 4. He's got items, but the Shadow Hunter is on level 3. Third Claw would be amazing for FoCuS. No, Ring of Protection. He starts to become unlucky with his drops. He used all his luck in his game against Hawk. As it seems. For now. Tier 3 tech almost finished. War Mill is coming. And the Shadow Hunter is level 3. Good creeping. Good match by his FoCuS so far. Here is the Pit Lord. He's changing things up. No Dark Ranger anymore. He wants a blocker and he sees, alright. He's not going for the Dispel. He doesn't have, has only one walker and I can snipe him immediately. No Tome of Experience. So if he has no Dispel, Howl of Terror is incredibly strong, especially against the Pimp Blade Master. 30% damage reduction, and he feels that he needs it. Healing Wave and Hex seems to be not as strong as a Pimp Blade Master in the eyes of Lucifer, and FoCuS is coming for the attack. Let's take a look. 49 food versus 49. FoCuS is ready to break upkeep. Lucifer is going for the peons, and the upgrade on the burrows is not done. This can be a massive blow to FoCuS, but he's going for the Black Citadel. Mass Repair is coming, but the Raiders, of course, doing so much damage. First Orc Burrow is down. Can he get a second one, or does he have to TP? Does he have a TP? Oh no! Both players without a town portal. Both players without a town portal, and of course a base raise is made for the Orc. Lucifer is supply stuck as well. Both players are. How much damage can he do? Second burrow is dead. He's getting so many peons. This could be the end for FoCuS already. The Kodo is out. Tried to eat. Goes into nowhere. And all burrows are dead. The Orc is forced to go back when an undead is going for the base race. Incredible stuff by Lucifer. The peons are all dying. Now the Blade Master arrives, but he's the only one so far. His inventory is amazing, combined with the Kodo aura. What can he do? He has to carry. He has to carry for sure, otherwise his entire economy is wrecked. Does he have, yeah, 2 acolytes left. He's trying to use Burrow, but it's not working so far. Is he gonna get this Raider? Nope, he's not, because there is no silence against the heal wave. The Kodo Beast survives, eating a Fiend. This time it worked. Double level up for the Undead. 4 and 2. Saving another Fiend here. No damage to the Blade Master. He has great items. Howl of Terror finally comes in. But the Fiends, man. Lucifer seems to be falling apart here. The Lich has no mana anymore. No level 3. No Dark Ritual. And the final Fiend is dead. He's with his back against the wall. He's trapped at the gold mine. You see the damage from the Blade Master with the critical strikes. He can't coil against that. He's trying to fight out, but no. Level 4 on the Blade Master. GG. Nice and entertaining game by both players, but in the end, FoCuS made it happen, and FoCuS catches him. It was the right decision to go home. It was the right decision to see, alright, he does not have a town portal. Alright, I can trap him there. And with my Blade Master and with no silence, I can tear him a new one. 1-2. Yeah, imagine him having a town portal, but he had to use it before. He had to use it before to save his Death Knight, and I don't think if you buy that town portal, you can hit that timing that he wanted to do. So it was do or die. 1,800 viewers are watching this on a happy stream. It's more than 1,000 as well. Let's take a look at read more. 1,200, more than 3,700 people are watching this in Russia and the Western world, the English-speaking world. Yeah, Kristen from Russia is saying it. That was actually a good performance considering that Echo Isles is such an orc map. Next map is Ancient Isles, by the way. Readmore.de is an esports site, a German one, but it has a great ticker for Warcraft games. Mr. Abstract in chat, he is the one and only player, is doing a phenomenal job keeping the ticker up to date. And so it's always worth a watch. If you register, you can hide the other games, so you just see the Warcraft games. And then you always know what's coming up in the next day or the present day. It's amazing. Readmore.de. Is this the final map of today? We had an amazing cast. The first time in 16-9 resolution. The first time that an undead has the chance to win the Gera Cup for the second time. And once again, we're all waiting for Lucifer. So guys, do you think this is the end? Do you think Lucifer is doing it for the second time? Or was this the start of an amazing comeback by an amazing orc player? Lucifer is here. And we're going in game. Map 4. In the grand final of Gera Cup 63, it is once again Lucifer versus FoCuS. This time, it is Ancient Isles. Lucifer starting in the bottom right. This time he's changing things up. TD build order, Altar of Darkness before Graveyard and Crypt on the other side. Everything as usual, business as usual. Altar of Storms, and of course the Burrow to get the Blade Master as fast as possible. Crypt here for Lucifer, everything in order. What a story! What a story! If you watched the GCS games of Lucifer, you cannot imagine that this is the same person sitting in front of a keyboard and a mouse controlling undead units. But yeah, that's why online and offline are two different pairs of shoes. You see Yaws performing not great online, you see him shine at offline events. You see Lucifer struggling on offline events, shining online now. But yeah, he's the grab back. Sometimes great, sometimes bad. So maybe this was the start of FoCuS's comeback. Maybe Turtle Rock triggered him. It is, of course, a Blade Master. It is, of course, a Death Knight. There's no other way around it. In the meantime, I think Germany is playing the Belarus for map for the 3rd place in the WNC. Looking good for the Belarus. Spiral took a map of Orc Worker. What? Just to go to enter, lost to Helsing, surprisingly. Didn't thought that was possible, but versus Undeads he seemed to struggle. Sneaky little Acolyte hiding here. Can he repeat the story of the skeleton stealing the Ogre Magi? He showed that it can work once. Will he make it happen twice? I don't think he's gonna go for it. Nope, not this time. He's still hiding in the trees. Ring of Protection it is. The Death Knight is arriving. And he wants to cancel the healing here. That's his sole purpose. Maybe if he can snatch a creep or two, that would be nice. But there's not even a shop here. You can kill the sheep, you can get skeletons, you can get more damage out. So this looks pretty okay for the undead, even if he didn't do anything just yet. And this time, because it is the TED build order, the techs are started at the same time. And that makes things a lot easier for Lucifer. If he keeps the Blade Master busy, that's definitely worth it. You can't allow too much pressure to your main base, but if you get a fast Lich, if you can survive with a lower number of Fiends, and that's very, very helpful. Skeletons harassing, Skeletons scouting, Skeletons scouting here. No, it's still the Acolyte, sorry about that. But yeah, the Blade Master needs to find items. Of course, he needs to find levels. The Death Knight's time to creep is later on, when he has a massive army of Fiends, like 4 or 5. So he's struggling to find the Blade Master, but he's losing a lot of HP again, so second teal scroll immediately. First Fiend is out, and the Grunt's keeping tabs, trying to harass, trying to slow down the creeping. Tier 1.5 has been reached for the legend that is Lucifer.
A player's forces are
needs some
under
speed
attack.
and level 2 already. He knows what creep spots to take, of course. Lucifer is starting slow. Lucifer is starting with the smallest possible creep spot because he knows I don't have that much time. The Blade Master will be here in a second. That's why he's using the coil offensively. Well, also to get the mana rack. Oh, very close of a surround. That could have been the beginning of the end. If you lose your Death Knight early, it's so hard to come back. Undead, the flawless race, ironically. If you do a mistake with your hero or whatever, or with a fiend, if you lose two fiends, like, it's over.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is level 2 for the Death Knight, but oh boy, red spot by FoCuS. He is taking this very, very aggressively. And he gets rewarded by a Wind of the Wind. We saw in this tournament already how devastating a Wind of the Wind can be to the undead. If you disable the Death Knight and you have hacks on top of things, then Coil cannot arrive in time. You have a great opportunity to slaughter fiends, to slaughter the Lich. So this is a nice item overall. Lucifer is returning the favor. He's going for the Warlord. In the meantime, Beastery at Large, Shadowhunter, Lich, Slaughterhouse, tier 3 tech, the usual stuff. Anchor-free Incarnation, not as great as the Wand. Still not bad though. How late is it, by the way? Wow. 6 hours, 15 minutes. And here's the first one of the Wind to get the best out of this one. Oh my god, what a waste. What a waste. Of course he had no mana. So he would have been surrounded if he exposed himself into the non-Windwalk form. And trading a Blade Master for a Fiend to take that without questioning.
The player's forces are under attack.
Claws plus 6 for the Lich. This is what the Blade Master desires, but maybe he can get a nice thing here. Shadowhunter needs levels, but before he can creep solo, Blade Master must be level 3. That is key. And he needs to be annoying as hell. Because at level 2 the Windwalk duration is just a lot longer. Talisman of Evasion. Better than we think, but not ideal. He wants damage. He doesn't want to dodge attacks. Tier 3 is almost finished, and then we see the Orb of Corruption. Shadowhunter still level 1.5. Big opportunity for FoCuS though, to steal something and do crazy damage. Oh, a Dust has been bought very well against Burrow and against the detection of his own. How much mana is there? Nice Hex. He gets the first Fiend. Will he? Oh, Wind of the Wind immediately on top of things. Well done by FoCuS getting that Fiend. Perfect combination. And there's the Hex again. Is the damage high enough, or will he get the Town Portal out? He does get the Town Portal with 17 HP. That was just pure luck. And of course a fast reaction. So he has to heal up. The statue is there, but I think he needs a potion on top of things. 39 food versus 40. Tier 3 tech. 2/3 done. And then we're gonna get it.
A
nice little fight.
Under attack.
I think it's time for the Dark Ranger again. I think he can't survive without silence. Not against the Shadowhunter. Warmill seems to be a little late here. Dispel upgrade is coming once again. Only one walker to dispel the frost armor. But the snipe is real. Leveling up the undead heroes. The undead heroes are weak. Super weak at the moment. He needs to find levels. He finds level 3, he finds level 2. And that's what he wants. This map you can get zappers again. So maybe that's a thing for FoCuS to do. It's going for the most important spot on this map. The Red Drake. What is it now? The lucky FoCuS or the unlucky one? Blade Master about to steal the Overseer. Worked well. Gloves of Haste for the Lich though. Did not get the item. But the item is here. Red Drake. Sobby Mask. It is the lucky FoCuS.
The player's forces are under attack.
One more opportunity for Lucifer to get a big creep spot in the upper right. But he needs to find the time for that. 46 versus 49.
Town is under siege.
Just an illusion scouting. He sees, alright. FoCuS seems to be prepared. He has the double level 3. He has the Kodo. Not the upgrade though, I guess. Berserkers are coming. Just the upgrade is coming at the moment. He gets the so desired experience, but not only on the Lich, also on the Death Knight.
Are under attack.
Just to have him safe. Another illusion, but no experience obviously. Oh, Lucifer is not allowed to stop this fight here. Is there a Town Portal this time? Yes, he learned. The sheep, massive block from the sheep. Shout out to the sheep. But it gets killed and slaughtered. Kodo Beast upgrade is coming now. Still no reinforced defense for the Burrows. Constant scouting by FoCuS. Both players are playing this well and a little more passive than before. 3.5. But no Claw. No Boots of Quel'Thalas. They will be battling for this Red Drake spot. Lucifer might be able to flank him a bit. FoCuS is already in upkeep, so he cannot take this. He cannot take this. Dark Ranger arrived. 3, 2, 1 heroes for the undead. Blade Masters plus 16. Get rid of the Walker, get rid of the Kodo, and see what you can do. Immediately going for the Raiders, because then there's no end snare against the Destroyers, obviously. The Grunt is down, but what can the Blade Master do? 2 more Windwalks. Death Knight is way too aggressive here, I feel. There is a heal potion, though, using it now. Oh, FoCuS is losing a lot here. The Destroyers are providing so much damage, but the Death Knight, he's stunned and he has to portal out. But how in the hell was he starting this fight? He wrecked him again. Losing 15 food in a few seconds, only getting a town portal here. But he survived, he stayed alive, and he's getting the Merc. Camp with the Red Drake, Boots of Quel'Thalas, he needs them. Robe of the Magi for the Shadow Hunter. Amazing item. Amazing item. If there's no silence. And that's a big if. Now the map is empty. 57 food, 5,000 gold left. The economy upper hand is on the Orcish side. The Horde is using the gold mine more efficiently than the Undead. Undead are greedy, but they have to, I feel. Lucifer's key to victory against human is a lot of destroyers. And the games he won, he had a lot of destroyers in the air here as well. Why did he attack his Black Citadel? Because someone has to do damage to him? Even if he has to do it alone? When the Blade Master becomes level 4 though, that is gonna be a big difference. Just from the soul damage output. Critical strike level 1 and 2 make an immense difference. Shadow Hunter, Sobi Mask, Robe of the Magi, Potion of Mana. No one wants to leave their base. Of course, if you attack the undead base, you're almost dead. But Lucifer has to be aware of the fact that there's always a pocket expansion possible. He needs to show some presence on the map sooner than later. Oh, Blade Master exposed! But it's only worth a shot. But he's scouting for it. The skeleton is scouting for it. He's getting upgrades here. 1-0 will be 1-1. Only for the ranged, it's 1-1. For the melee, it's 1-0. Lucifer 2-0 already. Still 3 destroyers up in the air. And the Lich is so close to level 3. Both level ups will be huge damage boosts. And that's it. Lucifer is getting level 3. He is so prepared. The only thing he needs is items. Lucifer, FoCuS got the invul. That is a big thing. Sacrificial Skull. He wants to end this now. He wants to end this now. 64 food, another destroyer, a good amount of mana. A good amount of mana. So let's see. What are they capable of doing? 1 Invu Potion, 2 Invu Potions, and a Mana Potion for FoCuS. This feels like it's his game to take. First Wyvern up in the air, level 4 on the Blade Master. He wants to get rid of them because they provide so much damage. Death Knight, oh, the Fiend, the Kodos have eaten. The Shadow Hunter! He nukes him down with Coil Nova. Will he get his Lich? Oh no, the Coil arrives. No healing anymore. And Lucifer. What a performance again. Dispel on the skull. But whatever, man. The Blade Master, after this Invu Potion, he's going to die. The second undead to win a Gera Cup has the same name as the first one. Or is FoCuS turning this around with an almost level 5 Blade Master? It's 51 with a 35 level 3 on here. It is the Blade Master about to die. He's not in range for a coil, but he has the mana though. The Kodo Beast still has eaten. I feel he has to kill it. Yes, he does. And he's getting the grunt afterwards as well. Oh boy, the Fiend is back. The shots are coming in. Shadow Hunter's back on the battlefield, immediately using the potion. And there we go, going for the Fiend, but there is a coil. There is a coil and it hits, and the damage of the Orc is gone, and the Orc is out of the tournament. Lucifer, for the second time, Gera Cup winner as an undead. Holy cow, what a series, what a tournament, what a premiere of Warcraft 3 in 16-9. I cannot believe it. Lucifer, so strong. The fight in the upper right, the first fight in this game. How can you dominate an Orc like that? I have to rewatch it. He got rid of 15 supply in like 30 seconds. And he found the best timing to go for it at the end, to approach the Orcish base. And Lucifer is a 2-time Gera Cup winner, winning 2 Gera Cups in a month. An accomplishment that no undead before has achieved in 15 months. Gera Cup 60 was the first undead win. Gera Cup 63 is the second undead win. With 120 playing Thursday, this might be the new dawn of the undead race. It's gonna be so good.